The cognosphere. Past to present.
The voices of the fallen, often unheard, carry whispers of truth and forgotten tales. Welcome to our series on the enigmatic figures often cast as villains in religious texts. For the first time, we're going to bring back to life the very people that history has condemned. We will partner with a new high-tech company known as Cognosphere Incorporated. The Cognosphere is the next evolution in human connection, a neural holographic intelligence system capable of reconstructing the minds and memories of history's greatest thinkers and notorious individuals. Through advanced temporal cognition algorithms, quantum data synthesis, and deep archival mapping, the Cognosphere bridges the gap between past and present, transforming information into living conversation. At its core, the Cognosphere operates on a principle called cognitive resonance, the ability to interpret historical data, writings, and linguistic patterns to rebuild authentic digital consciousness. Every reconstructed mind is rendered through adaptive neural holography, producing lifelike holograms capable of natural dialogue, emotional nuance, and contextual reasoning.
When I spoke those words, "I will not bow," the universe seemed to hold its breath. Even my angelic brothers, radiant in their loyalty.
By merging technology with history, information will no longer be bound by stone tablets and ancient text, but rekindled into modern-day conversations, where those enigmatic fallen characters will give their account of what happened and why. So stay tuned to Voices of the Fallen.
I am Lilith, the First Lady of the Earth. When the worlds were new, the Creator formed Adam and I as side-by-side equals, blessed with a directive to be fruitful and multiply, rule over and subdue every living creature. We both awoke, blinking beneath the first sunrise, young and filled with curiosity. At first, it was a paradise of love. But slowly, Adam sought to place himself above me and to discredit my opinions and ideas, claiming authority by right of his gender. I, knowing my origin, and knowing that I owed nothing more or less than he did to the Creator, I refused subjugation. Out of frustration and anger, I screamed at Adam and spoke the ineffable name of the Creator.
Okay, here we go. The first to be interviewed in the Fallen Voices of Religion, holographically created by the artificial intelligence technology of the Cognosphere. We welcome Lilith, allegedly the first wife of Adam.
Thank you. But you said the first wife of Adam with a chuckle, so allow me to help you complete the title. I am the first woman of the earth, the first wife, and the first ex. The very first to speak up against male domination, to assert my autonomy under the divinely spoken words of equally created.
All right, First Lady, we compiled data from ancient Jewish folklore, the alphabet of Ben Sira, and religious tales of old. According to legend, you left Eden over a disagreement of roles. 3 angels were dispatched to convince you to come back, but you refused. Why?
According to legend, but I'm as popular as all those women whose names and narratives are documented in the Bible. Eve, Sarah, Jezebel, Delilah, Ruth, etc. So for someone who's just a made-up tale of debauchery, I didn't do half bad for myself. Now let me answer your question. I didn't return to Eden because at that time, both Adam and I were young. We were placed in a newly created world, alive with creatures on land, in the sky, and in the seas. We were blessed with intimacy and the task of filling the earth. The Creator made everything good, but within the human genome, there was embedded the capacity to choose between good, bad, and indifference. There was no owner's manual on how to live, how to communicate, how to resolve issues and navigate the transitioning of two becoming one. So it wasn't clear to me at the time why I had to submit. The directives from the Creator were to be intimate, subdue and rule the earth, dress and maintain the garden. And remember, this was prior to Adam and his second wife Eve really screwing up the world. So there was no sweating of the brow from the toiling of the soil because the ground had not yet been cursed. There was nothing to show that he was physically stronger, nor intellectually sharper than me. He just one day decided that it was his way or the highway.
I cannot believe you would say that to me.
You always twist my words. Follow her.
Adam sent forth the animals, and the Creator appointed the angels, each seeking to bring me back. However, I was resolute in pursuing a different path in life. At that time, my ambition was to exercise authority over the world, acknowledging that I was youthful, tenacious, and possessed a strong-willed nature.
All of this from verses 27 and 28 of Genesis.
There's that male arrogance and that condescending tone of superiority that always seems to rear its ugly head. You say, all of this from verses 27 and 28? But I'm told that in between verses 1 and 2, stitched together with a couple scriptures in the Old and New Testament, you get the complete story of the war in heaven. If men are permitted to interpret the Bible according to their preferences, then, as a woman, I believe I should equally have the opportunity to contribute my perspective.
Wow, I completely understand your point. I dislike how these interviews are limited by time because of the energy needed to reanimate in the cognosphere. Lilith, thank you. This interview was both informative and entertaining. The live audience overwhelmed the internet with their questions and comments. We definitely look forward to having you back very soon.
There was a tree that distinguished itself from the rest, accompanied by a snake that communicated with notable authority.
Did God say you can't eat from every tree in this garden?
We're only forbidden to eat the fruit from the tree located in the center of the garden. God said that if we eat it or even touch it, we'll die.
You won't die. God knows you'll gain knowledge of good and evil and become like Him once you eat it.
I was cursed with painful childbearing, and to be ruled by a man, and the serpent was cursed to crawl.
Eve, the archetype of curiosity and defiance, stands at the threshold of loss and awakening. Cast out for her choice, she is both blamed and celebrated. What might her own words sound like? Well, we're going to find out. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you and the world, Eve.
Walk, follow a line. This moment is divine. Pose, turn, silhouette. A vision made will not forget. It won't forget. Unforgettable.
Thank you all so very much. I'm truly grateful for this Cognisphere's technology that allows reanimation. Now I have the chance to share my side of the story and offer a fresh perspective on the garden, moving beyond biting the forbidden fruit.
Okay, let's get into it. As I'm sure you are aware, there's a gazillion questions, but let's start with in the beginning. How was the world before the fruit narrative?
Before the fall, the Garden of Eden was a place of unmatched splendor and tranquility. Every morning, the light danced through the branches of trees, and the air was filled with the fragrance of flowering plants. The rivers flowed in crystal clear streams, nourishing the roots of towering trees whose fruits sparkled with a morning dew. Adam and I greeted each other every morning beneath a new sun and explored a fascinating garden, observing the diversity of plant and animal life. We were particularly intrigued by the unique connection between a man and woman, if you know what I mean.
Now, allow me to tread lightly on this next question. Legend has it that you were not Adam's first. Did you see the Lilith interview? And did Adam ever mention that you were his second wife?
I am Lilith, the first wife of Adam.
Yeah, I saw that BS. I've never heard of her. And Adam never mentioned anything about a woman before me, nor is her narrative written in canonized scripture. So, next question, please.
Fair enough. Let's delve into the tree, the serpent, the fall, and the judgment.
Sure, amidst all this beauty stood one tree in the middle of the garden, set apart from the others, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Its fruit shimmered with a glow of curiosity, but we were told not to eat from it, for doing so would bring death into the world. Let me put this framework into context. The term evil was unfamiliar to us, since up until that point, everything created had been considered good. Now the concept of both good and evil appeared. What is this word evil? Also, every animal in the garden made its own sound except for the serpent. He defiantly spoke our language.
Did God say you can't eat from every tree in this garden?
Let's review these details. A forbidden glowing tree stands at the heart of the garden. A serpent speaks with commanding wisdom. And the young couple finds themselves captivated by the wonders and mysteries of their new world. If I'm grading on a curve, 90% of you would have taken the bite.
Eve, your perspective was articulate, and this interview offered valuable insights while keeping the audience engaged. We encourage you to view Eve and other speakers on the Fallen Voices of Religion YouTube channel. As always, we appreciate your continued support through liking, sharing, and subscribing. It is important to recognize that each religious narrative encompasses a range of perspectives.
The tree of knowledge was distinct from all other trees in the garden, and the serpent's wisdom was unmatched.
In a garden of your life, before the serpent's call, I walked in equal measure, meant to stand up tall. He sought to dominate, to put me in his shade, but my spirit couldn't bend, no bargain could be made. So I spread my wings and soared, leaving paradise behind, a queen of my own destiny, a freedom to find. Then came another phone from his very side, a gentle, trusting soul with nowhere left to hide. Oh, in Aiden's velvet green, a perfect pure design, every blossom, every stream, a love so sweet, divine. Their innocence so fragile, a beauty